everyone. I've been busily out in my shed, as I said, getting down, doing all sorts of things, putting the core flute down, putting the lights down. Show you quickly. Beautiful. I'll show you the rest as well when I get round there. But I've tidied up, put everything underneath. So come for a little wander with me round the brick shed. So again, putting on my lights. They worked out really, really well. As you can see, nicely lit under there. And I've tidied up, cleaned it all up, put things in sections where I'm going to put them. So we'll have a bit more of a look at that in a tick. One more light to switch on, which hopefully my technical director will have one switch so when I turn them on, they all go on. At the moment, I've got 1, 2, 3 to turn on to do the whole lot. So go do the last one and then we'll go for a last little wander around. Last light to go on. All good. Now, I've done the top, as I said earlier. This whole big empty section here is going to be my big Hogwarts, and I'm currently working on that at the moment. I downloaded, I think it's Bricklink Studio, where you can build things, and I've made my first little room. I did that yesterday, so it's going to be a huge mock. So yeah, we're working on that, trying to work out how to do the computer things, which is obviously the man behind the camera's work. I'm more of the building side, but yeah, getting used to this program, which again is a great thing. Bricklink Studio, free download, and it has all the Lego bricks and things, and you can make all your models. If you're technically inclined, do that. All right, so I'll take you for a little wander. What I've laid out down the bottom in my holidays. Let's go. So, as you can see, done the tidy and the lights, and I'll show you where everything's going to go. Before, when we did our earlier run around of the place, everything was everywhere, but I spent quite a bit of time tidying, as you can see. So, we'll start over here. Got all my ships here for the pirate section, and over in there, you can't see it very well, but I've got SpongeBob. Did a lot of SpongeBob things over the holidays. So SpongeBob Bikini Bottom will be down there, plus divers, things like that. So that first section underneath the beach, that's up the top, is going to be the underwater world. And then from basically here to here and to up here is going to be the pirate section. So you've got pirate ships there. Got our, I think it's called Royal Bay here. I've got a lovely big palace that I'm going to build to put in there. Not sure if you can see over there. That's the Tower of, I can't remember now. It's over at Isengard in Lord of the Rings. That's the big tower. I'm currently, as we speak, building Barad-dûr, which is the one with the big eye in it. I'm building that as we speak. It's on my lounge chair. I'm building it. 5,140 something pieces. Lots, and lots of black like that one. And you can see I've got the Rivendell in there as well. And what else did I have for Lord of the Rings? I think that was about it. I'm going to make some more stuff. Right, coming under here, this whole section under here is going to be my medieval section. As you can see, I've got all the medieval things here. I'm going to build basically the medieval section. There was a raised bit. I'll just take you over to see that. Give me a second. See, as you can see, all this medieval stuff here, and this raised bit here, we had to obviously put the legs in here. With this one, it's going to be a bit difficult to try and get up into there. So this bit here, as you can see, it's raised. I'm going to be putting base plates up and build it up into like a little mountain. I've got a witch's house that I'm going to stick in there and have that to be like a haunted forest between the, we've got the blue and the red kings. So one end, one the other. And then right up the end, I'm not sure if you can see it, but right up the end is the Viking area. I've got a few Viking ships that I've got to build and Viking village. I think I did a review on a Viking village and the that windmill, the red windmill. Pretty sure I did those. I don't think I've done a lot. I've done one or two, I think, reviews on the medieval. They are not Lego. I'm trying to think. Rio Bricks. Rio Bricks made most of the medieval ones that you see here. There are a couple of other brands, but yeah, mainly Rio Bricks, which, as I said, they did a lot of the that pirate castle. Rio Bricks do make a lot of different things, and I do like them particularly. They are strong builds, really, really great company. So if you're looking for good medieval things, look for Rio Bricks. They are really, really good. So as I said, Viking section up there. There'll be a castle sort of area there, the haunted forest, and then, as I say, like you got Blue King and then Red King. Over here, I'm going to do the farm, like Aisha's farm, like Aisha's farmhouse, and the underground world. A lot of it has been pulled apart. All these models, they actually sit on top of on some of the other models. Got tree houses and things like that. This is going to be my sort of underground world over here, and try and put a bit of separation between each section, so that obviously the pirates don't run into the underground things. So there's a lot. I've built these a long time ago. They are covered in dust, and yeah, they need a good clean. I don't think I'll be able to just dust them. I might have to pull them all apart, give them a scrub, put them back together. But see, that means more time building for me. So yeah, some of them I've built recently. This one and that one, they're all nice and clean, and that one. But yeah, this one I think was the Ewok village and the Jurassic Park. So you've got a lot of sort of stuff in there that, yeah, is covered in dirt. So this section here is going to be my sort of underground fairy elves kind of thing. So moving up to the other end of the shed, let's go. Okay, so down here, this isn't exactly laid out how it's going to be, because these planes are going up. Like I told you, I went and bought my fishing line and everything. That'll be another little what to do when I get around to attaching all the fishing wire and putting them up on the roofs. In those containers are cars, trucks, buses, carts, all sorts of vehicles are in those containers. So they've got to go up and about, which again, after I've cleaned them, they will do that. This section is the Christmas section. Now, it'll go basically right next to the farm and the fairyland, sort of still going with that theme. So it'll go in there. I think I did on Halloween, I did a couple of Halloween specials. All the Halloween stuff there, the underground fairy section there. Going to put the Christmas section here. So this corner in here is going to be the Halloween, and then basically the end of Halloween. So you've got all the haunted houses up in this corner here. Then I'm going to put, I've got people, dressed up in Halloween costumes. So what I'm going to do basically from this all the way along under here is going to be another part of the city, because there's some nice modulars that have come out. I've just built a new one called the Jazz Club, and I've got a few other like city modulars coming, because it's going to be a mock. I think I've told you this before. I'm going to make a zoo, and I've got an aquarium, I've got a dinosaur museum. So from here, right across all this back wall here is going to be another city, like part of Chilleetah, but down the bottom, which will have the zoo and the some more modulars and things like that. All set up with the trains and the roads and the parks and all that jazz. The cars, so again the cars will go around everywhere. So this section here with Christmas and haunted houses and fairyland, that's sort of the what would you call it? Fairyland, fantasy section. This is back to the real Chilleetah section. And over there, follow me, it's going to be a really exciting little section under there. Let's go. So following on from the town of Chilleetah, this section is going to be the superheroes, because obviously the Avengers and Batman, they do live in the normal city. I'm going to transition from the city into Batman section. Now, I did this one, this is Wayne Manor for Batman, so it'll probably be at the start or at the end of the city and then go into the rest of it. That one I haven't done a review on because it was all in bits, and I have given it a bit of a clean. I mocked that up, one of my early mocks. Those little wings out the side, they actually folded in to make one big building, but I decided to open it up, and that'll be another day, but that's actually a really good build inside there. It's Arkham Asylum, and I enjoyed it very much. It is all in bits here and there because with the move, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, that's a really good one. So Arkham Asylum will go, obviously because that's part of Batman, it'll go from Wayne Manor into Arkham Asylum to Joker's house. Also part of the City of Chilleetah was the Daily Bugle, which is there, and the one on the end, the Avengers Tower. Now, as you can see, in the little blue container there, that's the top of the Avengers Tower. Now, from my review that you saw, it was awesome. When I was cleaning, my big bottom got in the way and I knocked the whole top of the Avengers Tower off because the Avengers Tower goes almost up to the end of the table. So yeah, please be careful if you've got with your body parts. So yeah, it's all in bits in there. And so I got to put that back together. But yeah, and then I haven't done this one. This is, I can't remember the number, it's Bleecker Street. It's where Doctor Strange, out of the Avengers, works. So that's his Sanctum Sanctorum, I think it's called. And that's another good build too, which I'll show you down the track. As I said, we'll do a couple of reviews on some of my favourites now that I've put them where I want them and I know where to find them. But yeah, Sanctum Sanctorum was a really good one as well. All these bits in here, these are all for the Bat Cave. I've got a very big Bat Cave to build. Not sure where I'll put it, maybe right at the end. But it's got to be near Wayne Manor, obviously. So I'm not really sure whether I'll put the Avengers coming out of Chilleetah, which I think I might actually. I'll put Avengers coming out of Chilleetah, leading into Batman, and there's also the Ghostbusters fire station. That's a really good one. That's an like a Lego takeoff. Nice build that was too. I didn't pay the Lego price, but yeah, nice one that it opens up beautifully as well. And so Avengers up this end coming out of Chilleetah, and because I don't have a lot of other really Avengers things, it's really only the Avengers Tower. I didn't really want to get into some of the toys to do with that, but yeah, just the Avengers Tower, I liked it. So it'll be just part of the city, the building, out to basically on the end you'll have your Wayne Manor with your Bat Cave, and then your Joker, and I've got a few things. I've got the Riddler's car, Joker's car, Penguin's car, that kind of thing, and the big roller coaster of Jokers. So that's basically, I had in mind where I wanted to put things, and yeah, as I say, with the lights, they make a huge difference, don't they? It's especially in the corners here. While I've got you there, I'll just turn off the light and show you how dark it was in the corner. All right, see the difference? So dark in that corner that you can't see any of the detail on that at all. So stay there again, I'll turn the light back on. And again, these lights, AliExpress, cheap as chips, easy to put in. They had little screw things, you just screwed them in, and double-sided tape on the other side, and you just ran it all underneath the tables. So again, let me just turn this back on to see the huge difference these LED lights make. Awesome, isn't it? Beautiful, okay? So again, if you're thinking of doing your modelling, with underneath the tables. Think about this LED lighting. As I said, it's pretty much when you're standing up, it's out of the way, but it just lights up everything beautifully. So, last little bit, let's check out my last little table down this way. This bit here on the end is going to be my Apocalypseburg steampunk section. I don't think I've done a steampunk review. Maybe have. I can't remember now. But yeah, there's a few nice steampunk models that I've bought. I remember doing the Apocalypseburg out of the movie and the 3 end of the world, basically derelict buildings. So this little section up here is just going to be basically the end of the world. So I'm going to put my zombies and things like that. A little bit sort of Walking Dead-ish come, end of the world. And then from here all the way down the end, because it was too big for up here when we first started the shed videos last year, is Ninjago. This is my Ninjago section. Now there's a lot happening in here. Not just Ninjago, but that Monkey Kid. I'm pretty sure I did a Monkey Kid. I've got about four modulars of Monkey Kid to go in through there. This is all stacked down here and it's all packed in pretty tight. So I have a funny feeling I might have to move the steampunk section to somewhere else, because I think Ninjago, because I've still got a few more models of Ninjago to build. So I have a funny feeling Ninjago, Monkey Kid, that kind of thing is going to take up the whole of the bottom of here. But that's okay, because I just did the most recent modular of Ninjago called Ninjago City Markets. This is the 4th one. They had City Docks, they had City something or other. They're the big ones up the back, but this is the one, and I just finished doing it literally I don't know, 2-3 days ago. And nice one, this one. Got a lot of moving parts that I liked in it. I might even do a review on this one, I think, because it's, as I said, there's some really, really fun things happening with this one. One little thing that I thought was really nifty was the little cable car. Okay, I thought that was really cool. It comes down all the way to the bottom. Oh, hang on. You got to open up the doors first. I forgot about that. So you'd think I remember I only made it 2 days ago. So open up the doors like that. Now the cable car can go down. As I said, a few moving parts on this, and I think there was on quite a few of the Ninjago ones. And again, I'm not a Ninjago fan. I don't watch the show or anything like that, but they do have some fantastic Lego builds, which I do like. So that's why I'm making up. When I do my Ninjago City, it's just going to be probably higgledy-piggledy, because I've got temples, I've got boats, I've got all sorts of stuff. I'm going to mix in the Monkey Kid. So again, it's not going to be obviously true to form Ninjago, so all you Ninjago fans out there, it probably won't look anything like it's supposed to. But again, I think this is looking really tightly packed, and I've still got some more to do. So I think I might move the Apocalypseburg end of the world stuff to somewhere else. I'm sure I'll be able to find another spot, maybe, or might have to build another shed. Won't go there. And just basically do all under here as Ninjago, Monkey Kid, because they're all like the Monkey Kids are all very similar. I don't know what theme you call it. It's very modern. I don't know what they call it, but very modern sort of looking things. And I got a couple of the Ninjago dragons that I'm going to try and get them hung up there like that. So we have a few of the Ninjago dragons hung under here. But it's all laid out how I like it, and that's the good thing is when you are doing this kind of thing, lay out your modulars first, because as you can see, I think I might have misjudged the Ninjago section. It needs to be a little bit bigger. And when you look at some things, it's like I had a whole section here for Lord of the Rings, and I've really only got a couple of things, so Lord of the Rings can actually get a bit smaller too. So when I had it before, I'd build a model, put it on the floor, build a model, put it on the floor, and they were just all everywhere. So when I did my core flute and did the cleaning up, I thought, right, I'll put them into the sections where I can get down and build one section at a time rather than try and find the buildings that go with it. So yeah, I did spend quite a few days in here sorting and whatnot. And last but not least, I'll just shimmy to this side here. That is Harry Potter. That is all the Hogwarts things. There's books, there's trains, there's your buildings, your castles, everything. Wizards, chess, just about every Harry Potter Lego set that's out, I have it. Sometimes I have two of them, or in the case of the Great Hall, the old Great Hall, not the new Great Hall. I've got the new Great Hall on order. The old Great Hall, I bought 3 of those because, again, it was too small for what I wanted. I'm doing a big Great Hall. And, yeah, I did the mock of my attack on the Burrow, where I made it a lot bigger and better. I do believe Lego has brought out recently a new attack on the Burrow, which is quite similar to mine. It's quite a lot bigger than what it used to be. So I don't really need to buy the new one because I've already mocked my own. But yeah, as I said, there's so many things that I know with some of these new ones too. These are only just newly out. Let me just have a quick grab of one. These are the banners that they recently released. This is the Slytherin banner. They have all these things inside like that. So I bought 2 lots of each of these. So I'm going to keep one as the banner, like it's supposed to be like that. I bought another set, and as I said, the ones in the shops, they were quite expensive, but I got them for, I think, about $11 or $12. And I'm pretty sure they were about the $30, $40, $50 in the shops. Anyway, and what I'm doing with the second lot is using that to, when I mock up my Hogwarts, I'll be putting things out of here into the Slytherin common room again, and maybe put that on the wall as there. So yeah, I will be using, and I did that often with a lot of the Harry Potter models. I bought, depending on sort of what it was, but I bought almost 2 of everything because, in my opinion, the Lego sets were just too small. You could literally knock one of these out in about an hour and a half. And honestly, for $50 for an hour and a half's work, no. So yeah, I got online and AliExpress, and I bought like 2 of everything, and then just about everything that I'll be doing in Harry Potter. And when I showed you earlier the Diagon Alley and the Hogsmeade, again, I'm mocking it all because I just, not mocking as in poking the finger, but mock, M-O-C, because I think it was left wanting. I really did, and I'm finding that, honestly, with a few of the Lego sets now, I'm really tending towards other brands because they just seem to be better value, just as good in colour and durability and strength and creativity and things like that. They come with the minifigs and all the plants and the trees, everything, for a fraction of the price. And when it comes to build, like with me and my city, I'm not building it for, as I said earlier, I'm not building it for collectibles. I'm building it to show off. So yeah, I am tending to steer away from Lego because I think their models, I had a look at Christmas time, one of their city things, and it was just 8 studs wide. It's not like the modulars that I love to build. As I have said before, I like building really big things like this, the 2, 3, 5, 9,000 piece ones. I like the big models. And speaking of which, coming soon is my Christmas present that the cameraman bought me. He bought me the Titanic. Big, I think it's about 1.5 metres long, so that'll be a big one to enjoy. I might do it like stop motion, slow motion. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's a big one coming. So enough of my rabbiting. I'm going to spend this year doing a lot of the ground floor work. So the ground's going to come alive in 2025. So stay tuned. Till next time, bye for now.